Khalifa on earth, who is Adam now, or human beings, is to worship him. So, if this issue or purpose of worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one, A, goes away, or secondly, is not done perfectly, the purpose of the existence of earth goes away. Now think about that. That means, logically, from the time of Adam alayhi salam until the last man or woman standing, and I probably think it's a woman who will be standing at the end, because men will be always killing each other, until the last human being standing, there has to be at least one person who worships Allah perfectly. Please, and I'm talking to my Sunni brothers and sisters, please listen carefully to what I just said. The khulafa that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created have to worship Allah perfectly. That means they are the perfect slaves. We love Ali because he's the perfect slave. We love Hassan and Hussein. We love Imam Mahdi. We love all the Imams because they are the perfect slaves. Not because we think that they are astaghfirullah, gods, or they are more than human beings. No, we love them because they're perfect human beings. Now, where do we find this? In the events of Muslims. In the Battle of Khandaq, and I just want to give you one example. In the Battle of Khandaq, Imam Ali alayhi salam, it's known that he fought Amr ibn Wud. Amr ibn Wud was a hero who knew how to fight, and everybody was afraid of him. And Imam Ali alayhi salam went and killed him. This hadith that I'm going to tell you is found vastly in Shia and Sunni sources. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, لَضَرْبَةُ عَلِي لَضَرْبَةُ عَلِي يَوْمَ الْخَنْدَقِ تَعْدُلُ عِبَادَةَ الثَّقَلَيْنِ. اللهم صل على محمد. Now, pause with me for a minute. The Prophet ﷺ said that the strike of the hand of Ali on the day of Khandaq equals the worship of jinn and ins. Now, if you doubt this hadith, go to the sources. I'll leave my email address here. I'll give it to you from any source you want, from the authentic sources that you believe in. So the hadith is definitely there. Now, just think about it for a minute. What does that mean? Prophets, messengers, shuhada, siddiqeen, salihin, from Adam until the last woman standing again, worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the strike of the hand of Ali equals the worship of jinn and ins. Let's not read this hadith and just go run by. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran about the purpose of creating men, women, and jinn? It's to worship Him. So if one act of Imam Ali alayhi salam fulfills the purpose of creation, think about all the acts of Imam Ali alayhi salam. Think about all the acts of all the khulafa, starting with Adam alayhi salam until Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Each one of them has to perfectly worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order for the purpose of creating jinn and ins and the purpose of the existence of earth with the Khalifa on it to exist. This is how Shias think, brothers and sisters. Let's not go far and say Shias glorify Ali or the Imams more than they deserve. I visited Imam Rida alayhi salam. I visited Baqiyah, the Imams alayhi salam. And of course I visited the one who's better than all of them, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And consider me an agent among the Shias. I will tell you with all honesty, these poor people go to the Prophet and say, Ya Rasulullah, make shafa'ah for me. They go to Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Unfortunately, I did not get the chance to visit Najaf and Karbala. These poor people go to them and say, I know you are the son of the Prophet, and I know that you are the perfect slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore Allah loves you. And then we as Muslims believe If you're a Muslim, you would agree with me that shuhada, the shahada, is a very high degree. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us an order. He says, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٍ بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, do not consider, dare you not consider a shaheed dead. They are alive, but you just don't sense their presence. Brothers and sisters, isn't the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam better than shuhada? Isn't he higher than shuhada? Isn't it logical for me to go and stand in front of his grave and say, Ya Rasulullah, Assalamu alayka, Ya Muhammad, Ya Abdallahi wa Rasul. Please ask Allah to do this for me. Moreover, don't we all, Shias and Sunnis, every single day, say, Assalamu alayka, Ya Rasulullah?